Greetings, whiskey folk, and welcome to the official unbottling of the Tomatin 1988 Batch 2. Super cool whiskey. I love Tomatin. My favourite Tomatin expression is the 14-year-old Portwood because, I mean, it's excellent value for money, but that mix of Portwood with the classic Highland-style whiskey is just stunning in my mind, which is one of the reasons I'm so excited about this particular expression. This is a mix of port casks and I believe bourbon casks, yeah. So it's going to have some really old whiskey notes from the bourbon casks. I'm expecting a lot of vanilla, coconut, with those port flavours, those big sort of juicy berry flavours that often come along with the port cask. Although this was distilled in 1988, which is the year I was born, so that was, how old am I? 30? I've forgotten. Anyway, over 30 years ago, this was actually bottled a little while ago. So it was actually bottled at 25 years. So don't be too fooled by the vintage. However, this is an interesting whiskey here in BC because, as we've seen a few times recently, this has come to the party here in BC very late, but it's also coming to us at a spectacular price. I was offered this whiskey with a very special wholesale discount, which we're passing on to you, our Dram Association members. And yeah, I couldn't say no because it sounds great. It really does. Comes in this beautiful wooden box with, I'm not sure if this is actually metal or, I think it is. I think there's some metal plaque on the front as well. And a little bit of information about the whiskey on the inside of the box too. There's a little certificate of authentication. Authentication? It's one of those words. This certificate verifies the authenticity of the accompanying limited edition Tomatin Highland single malt Scotch whisky. The distillery manager's signature on this document attests that he has personally selected the casks that have been used to craft this rare single malt Scotch whisky. Vintage 1988, matured in bourbon barrels and port pipes. Only 2,500 bottles were ever made in... I imagine they're sold out around the world for the most part now. Natural colour, non-chill filtered, 25 years old. This is ticking all of the boxes. Let's see how it stacks up. Very excited to try this one. 46%, which is, I think, fast becoming the new norm for a lot of these sort of higher-endish sort of bottlings. It's nice to see that little bit more ABV in there. Gives it a bit more flavour density. Nice pop. A little worried that the cork might be bust after sitting around for so long, but good quality corks at Tomatin apparently. That's good to know. The aroma lifting off of the bottle is quite something. It's like a fruit salad. All right. Yeah, and the fruit is front and center on the nose here as well. That is delightful. A little jammy, like a fig jam, strawberries. It's like if you ever have the strawberries with the balsamic glaze. Lovely. Very nice sort of concentrated fruit juice flavors. A little bit of that sort of fruit leather kind of thing, you know, the real concentrated fruits. See, the official notes on the bottle give us strawberry jam, honey glazed ham, cantaloupe melon and freshly squeezed orange juice. That's interesting. I like that. Certainly a nice depth and complexity to this whiskey, something that's you'd look for in a whiskey of this sort of pedigree. Ooh, there's a lot of smoke on this. Much more than I was expecting. Not a lot by sort of, you know, it's not a high ppm, but more than you'd expect from just I don't think Tomatin peats their whiskey. If they do, very, very low ppm on the barley. But yeah, no, that's a really nice sort of smoky, rich mouthfeel. Yeah, the official notes say sweet and buttery, candy floss, Victoria sponge cake, nice. Red fruits, eucalyptus, mint, coconut, and fading smoke. Yeah, all right. I didn't get the smoke at all on the nose, and I'm still not, but on the palate it is definitely there. It's like you've got those balsamic glazed strawberries, but they've been barbecued. It's very exciting. I think that's a lovely whiskey. I have a feeling that the guys tasting this at the special tasting we've got planned coming up will very much enjoy this one. I should mention that I record these videos in advance of the tasting, but release them afterwards, not to spoil the surprise for those in attendance. So if you're hoping to come to the tasting where this one's featured, well, it's too late. It's already happened. If you want to come to Dram Association tastings, check out the Dram Association page at strathliquor.com/Dram Association, or just directly at dramassociation.com for all of our upcoming events. That was a delight. I'm very happy that we've got a couple of cases of this one floating around in the store. Pick it up right now at strathliquor.com. I'll see you in the next one. Sláinte mhath.